What's up? Am I being heard? Oh, that is definitely picking up. Hello. Be right back. Hey, hi, howdy, hello. A thing happened. I heard a sound. Hey, thanks Smash Bro for following. Oh, well, there's 40 seconds left, but how can I not snart after that almost perfectly timed end of that song? I'll just keep Intelligent Cube running in the background. And we'll go ahead and get started. Oh, wait. Shut up. I'll wait here for 15 seconds. Snart. I want that on the walls in our home. Smart, snart, shart. How's the angelic chorus sound behind me? Probably pretty great. Hey, the timer rolled over and started counting up, so you know it's time to start the show. Let's go ahead and hop over here to this scene with a browser. It's kind of loud on my end. How is the music? I'm gonna turn my speakers down a little. Eventually it won't be discordant choir. Oh man, it's been another week. Sony really making me sweat with posting stuff and keeping up with things. As you've probably heard by now, if you didn't hear the rumor, last week they made it official. The PlayStation Store for PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, PlayStation Portable, and the PlayStation Minis will be shutting down on July 2nd for PS3 and PSP, and August 27th for PS Vita. You will still be able to re-download. You know what? Where's my dang post about it? Duh, that's the one that I didn't load up beforehand in another tab. Oh, geez, here we go. I think at least their FAQ was pretty thorough. There were still a few questions that people had that we still don't know an answer definitively for, but they did put a lot in this. So what features will and won't be able to use after the dates? Features you will still be able to use. You will still be able to re-download and play previously purchased game titles. You will still be able to access previously purchased video and media content. You will still be able to redeem game and PlayStation Plus vouchers. You will still be able to re-download and play claimed games through PlayStation Plus as long as you remain a member of the service. That's all very comprehensive. That's kind of what I would hope to have heard from them. Features you will lose access to. You will no longer be able to purchase PS3, Vita, PSP digital content, including games and video content. You will no longer be able to make in-game purchases. You will no longer be able to redeem PSN Wallet Fund vouchers, i.e. gift cards, on the consoles. Your PSN wallet will remain in your PSN account, but you will only be able to use the wallet funds to purchase PS4 and PS5 content going forward. How do I access my own games? Well, you can download them through the download list on your respective device. I am active only on PlayStation 3, PS Vita, or PSP devices and do not currently own a PS4 or PS5. What will happen to any funds left over? Basically, they sit there. Yep, only good going forward. Sorry, I should just turn this music off, huh? Let me just stop it. Not good background music. All right, what will I still be able to purchase? Cross-buy content. Yes, you will still be able to purchase cross-buy content through the PlayStation Store on the web, PlayStation app on PS4, PS5 consoles, and access both the PS4 versions and the PS3, Vita, PSP versions. Huh, I got asked that question a few times over the last few days, and I forgot that it was in their FAQ. Wow. Okay, so yes, if you buy a PlayStation 4 game that comes with a cross-play version on Vita, you will still be able to download it, which is good. Will the closure and purchase functionality have any impact on my PlayStation Plus membership? No. This will have no impact on users' existing PlayStation Plus membership or PlayStation Now subscription. Will the closure, it's a long qualifier in there. Will the closure of the PlayStation Store and purchase functionality on PS3, PS Vita, and PSP devices have any impact on titles that I've claimed through PlayStation Plus? No. You will still be able to re-download and play claimed games through PlayStation Plus as long as you remain a member of the service. So they're keeping it connected to the PlayStation Network. So I assume along with being able to manage your PlayStation Plus membership, you will also be able to download patches and updates for the games. You will be able to sync up trophies. There was one other notice that isn't actually on their service notice website about messaging on the Vita shutting down at the end. I think in June, actually. You won't be able to send messages, but I guess the major PlayStation functionality, friends lists, I assume will still be visible. Trophies, PlayStation Plus services. So all that will still be there. Will I still be able to redeem vouchers? You will still be able to redeem game and PlayStation Plus vouchers. So you can continue keeping up your PlayStation Plus subscription with like monthly, top-up cards. So you still do not have to put a payment method into a PlayStation account. So that's cool that they didn't, change something to force it. Although at this point, why would they bother to do that work? Finally, will I still be able to download owned video content following the closure of the PlayStation Store and purchase functionality? Yes, you will still be able to download and stream owned video content following the closure of the PlayStation Store. Video content that you own can be streamed on PS3, PS4, or PS5 through the My Videos app or on mobile devices through the PlayStation Video app. And that's all that Sony said. That's a lot of details, but I feel like they could have still been a little more comprehensive and said for certain about patches. Exactly PlayStation Plus functionality, will we still be able to upload and download saves? And is there any kind of timeline for when that will go away? Let's see. On the heels of that, I spent today making these 3 posts. PlayStation Store resources for PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, and PlayStation Portable and PS Minis content. I was just checking to see if that was visible on the screen there. You know what I should do? Just turn that off. All right, why is it stuck on that frame? Do you guys see the Delisted homepage? What just happened? Oh no. What happened with the old browser window here? You guys seeing that? What if I hide it? Bring it back. Has it been the window washer guy the whole time? Uh-oh. That's not good. I was on another window this whole time. Why'd this get stuck? Huh. Let's see. Whoa. There we go. Now we back? Well, now I'm going to be paranoid that it's going to freeze up. Oh, that sucks. Anyways, I was basically just reading the press announcement that was on the screen anyways. What I wanted to check out was, did all 3 of these fit on the screen? Yes, they do. I can actually bring it down there. Okay. As I was saying, I made these 3 posts, the 3 that you can see now, for PlayStation 3, Vita, and PSP and Minis content. Each one of them. I didn't do the link baity thing and make a post saying, like, these are the 10 games you have to play before the PlayStation Store shuts down. I just gathered up all the resources that I could find in hopes that you're looking for, I'm not going to tell you what you need to download. I'm just going to gather the resources and tools and stuff to help you find what you want. Crazy, right? I'm not optimizing my SEO very well, but I'd rather give you more content than a link baity top 10 list. I'll do that later. I have one in mind. Anyways, turns out Gamatsu, I don't think I've ever actually said it out loud, has a really good and simple page for PlayStation 3 and Vita exclusives. Also, as well as Wii U, DS, PS4. But what we're really looking at here is for, oh gosh, this page. Okay, that page is frozen. All right, my browser's frozen. This is going great. Thanks, Edge. I guess I have to wait for it to unfreeze. What a bummer. Oh, now it's not responding. How we doing over here, though? Okay. Wow. Anyways, I might have to close Edge and open it back up again. Oh, close the program. Wow, fun. Good times. Okay. Everything's coming back up. So sorry. Wow. Okay, we still scrolling? Okay. I'm not going to click on Gamatsu's list, but it's a pretty good place to look if you just want a listing of exclusive PlayStation 3 or Vita games. GameFAQs is another one that I use constantly to get release date information for games, and it turns out they have a bunch of good filters to narrow it down by games or DLC and which territory you're in. This was an interesting thread on Reddit where they kind of organized them by well-received, mediocre, and negatively received games. So if you're looking for like the best of the worst of PlayStation 3 titles, they've got you covered there. It doesn't contain every game, but I thought the organization by ratings was an interesting way to look at things. TrueTrophies.com has plenty of resources if you're looking for games with trophies. So there are some PlayStation 3, PSP, Vita, and Minis games that don't have trophies, so it's not a comprehensive source, but if you're looking for games with trophies, especially online trophies, that'd be a great place to look. PS Prices is not my absolute favorite site to use, but it does have the distinction now of being one of the only websites where you can search for content and get a reasonable idea of how much it costs and the DLC. So if you're not on a console or don't feel like waiting for it to boot up, you can look up and get a rough idea of how much you're going to spend once you are back on a console. And then at the bottom of each post, I've got just some links, some stuff that's maybe not super useful, but I figured people are going to throw some more links and lists my way over the coming months, so I'll add that in each of these posts as it relates. And I think that is that's the majority of the PlayStation stuff. Pardon me. Thought I'd start with the heavy hitter news this week instead of trying to wait, assuming people were going to chit chat about it. But nobody said anything, so I'm not muted, right? Right. Cool. Well, let's move on to some of the other news that happened over the last week. Now it's time to say goodbye to something that rhymes and fits in the rest of that line. Disney Art Academy. I think this posted, can't remember if I actually talked about it last week or if it posted later. I guess I did talk about it. It is leaving the Nintendo 3DS eShop, well, today. Actually, I thought it was tomorrow, but that's when all the other Nintendo stuff goes offline. Let's see. Still available right now? Doesn't bode well. Nope. It has been delisted. All right, live delisting, folks. What you come to the Twitch channel for. It is still available on retail, though. And there are a number of other Art Academy titles that you can download. Just obviously seems that it's the expired Disney license behind that one. Elsewhere, this Kane and Lynch post just keeps coming back up. I got another person pointed out that Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver has also been delisted on Steam for the same reason, temporarily, and to apply important updates. So hopefully all three of those return soon. I mean, they're planning for them to come back. It seems kind of time consuming to make a post, to make a game page knowing that they're coming back. I just not totally sure how long it's going to take. Onigiri, the 2014 MMO of some kind. Not super familiar with it. I remember seeing it launch. The dedicated PC version of the game. So when you download the client from Cyberstep instead of getting it on Steam, that version is shutting down on June 11th. And fortunately, all the other versions are unaffected. Except for the Xbox One version that was delisted last July. And the PlayStation Vita version that was delisted in Japan sometime prior. Yeah, I can't remember if you tried that one or not. I've seen it because it came out on Steam and PC in 2014, 2015, and then it was on Xbox, PlayStation 4 in 2017, I think, and then the Switch in 2019. So as I've, over the years of keeping up with PlayStation releases, or new game releases, I've just seen it multiple times, but you did play it. Well, maybe I did look over and see it at some point. But the basics, it's a pretty typical shutdown. Yeah. Removed from sale, and the coin store was shut down on the same day they announced, or well, one day after they made the announcement. The service will end on June 11th, and then their support ends through July and August. So if you wanted a refund or had any other issues with your account or anything, you've got through August to holler at them. Unfortunately, player progress is not transferring from this US PC version of the game to any other version. So that might also be part of the reason that they're shutting it down, is that it's just maybe fallen too far behind, unable to apply updates or keep it running on Windows or something, keep it in line with the other versions of the game, and so they're shutting that one down. Moving along, 8 Ubisoft titles lose online features on May 22nd. I tried to squeeze all of them into this header, but ended up deciding to go with just the major titles. Ubisoft has this online services master list forum post that they update throughout the years with games and dates that they will be losing online features. And so they don't break it down by each individual feature of each game. They just kind of have a boilerplate blurb about what that means. So it would be multiplayer gaming, in-game news and stat tracking, Ubisoft Connect features, Uplay, units and actions, and any ULC, which I forgot was even a thing. I guess that's Ubisoft loadable content. And the 8 games that are affected: Assassin's Creed 2, Prince of Persia Forgotten Sands, Far Cry 2, Anno 1404, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes, which is a super weird one to see on that list. I forgot Ubisoft published that. Splinter Cell Conviction, Settlers 7, and Might and Magic. I don't know if it's X or 10. Might and Magic X Legacy. Hey, what's up, Kai Fluken? Thanks for joining in the chat. All right, so those online features are leaving on May 22nd. Sorry about that. I should have said that up front. And that does it for the news. Let's take a look at some of the games that, some of the game page additions that have hit the site over the last week. I think last week we talked about Munchkin. Yeah, we did, because I couldn't say Quacked Quest. I still can't. Quacked Quest. Oh no, you can't be linking me to more delisted games while I'm in the middle of streaming delisted games. Also, I think that's going to open. That's going to pop up. Let me just put that over there. I forgot you can see that. Lost Dimension. I was not super familiar with Lost Dimension, but it turns out it's a lot of people's favorite Vita game. And I'm still not entirely sure what goes on in this game, but a lot of people like it. And it was published by NIS America and Atlas, so you can kind of get an idea of what it's about. It was delisted just this month, March of 2021, on PlayStation 3 and Vita in Australia, Europe, Japan, and North America. Lost Dimension appears to have been delisted on PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita throughout March of 2021. Game's disappearance in North America was first pointed out to us on March 5th, 2021, and then confirmed, we confirmed that it was delisted in Australia and Europe by March 22nd. I happened to be looking, I happened to be looking before I wrote it up and saw that it was available on like March 21st, and by the 22nd, it was gone. The Japanese version has also been delisted, and though the timing is uncertain, it likely took place around this same time. It's even when the old PlayStation Store was available, it was hard to dig up Japanese delistings, and now it's gotten even harder. Let's see. As for the reason, although several parties were involved in publishing the game around the world, the apparent simultaneous within the month delisting suggests expired licensing, perhaps of music or vocal performances featured in the game. I forgot, someone linked me to a comparison of the PlayStation and the Steam versions of the game, and the Steam version is missing a song. That's the detail that I wanted to add to this post. So yes, it definitely seems to be music licensing related. And the Steam version, let's see. Oh, right. Well, we could probably update that. The part where I said the Steam version could be delisted. I'll have to dig that back up and hopefully add a little more. Let's see. Let's pop a couple more of these open. That's Lost Dimension. Next up, we had Theme Park Simulator on PlayStation 4. This is a game that was briefly known notoriously because people thought it was a theme park simulator, but what it was actually was a theme park ride operator simulator. So people bought without looking into what it actually was and assumed it was Roller Coaster Tycoon or Planet Coaster, or is that what it's called? Whatever the one Frontier did recently. But no, this is a game that looks like it came from mobile, where you sit and look at rides and operate them by pushing buttons, which is a novel idea. I just think they could have shown it off a little better, not maybe misinformed people. This was released on Steam, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and it was delisted between February and March of 2021 on PlayStation 4. So still available on Steam and Nintendo Switch, which is another kind of funky outlier behind this game. Let's see. The cause is uncertain. As of this writing, has gone unaddressed by the developer and publisher. It is possible that some contention was raised over the game's Roller Coaster Paradise subtitle, specifically on PlayStation 4, and it was removed, possibly to update the name and be re-released. This was Badland Publishing. That's right. They did follow up and say that they had no plans to bring the game back. So that's unfortunate. So I was thinking maybe, Roller Coaster Paradise, if that's too close to some other title on PlayStation 4. They, got into trouble with someone, or somebody tried to pull it down because of, I don't know, the name. But it's also named Roller Coaster Paradise on Steam. But possible that whoever brought it up to get it pointed out on PlayStation doesn't have that game on Steam. Literally just a guess, though, because there's no other concrete information. The Switch release is known as Roller Coaster, two words this time, and Thrill Rides. So it's a little different sounding than Roller Coaster Paradise. Roller Coaster Paradise actually makes it sound even more like a game that it isn't. Let's see, we also got, oh boy, this one stretched the limits of the title fitting on the page. Layton's Mystery Journal, Catriel, and the Millionaire's Conspiracy on Nintendo 3DS. Uh-oh, am I muted? Yeah, I'm there. What's up? I thought I tried to load that page, but it didn't go. I see. Thank you. I will get into that in just a few here. Let me get through my game editions, and then I'll check out IWOCon 2021. Layton's Mystery Journal, delisted on 3DS in February of 2021. It looks like very late compared to the game hitting the Nintendo Switch. It came to the Nintendo Switch in 2019. I don't know why they would have waited almost 2 years to delist it on 3DS, but it seems to be the cause. I know there's been some issues with Level 5 as a publisher and developer, but it doesn't seem like that was the case here. They just had 2 releases and maybe are trying to push people towards the Switch release. That one's kind of funky. Games of Glory is one that they had announced was going to be shut down some time ago. They announced on February 11th, 2021, that online services for the game on Steam would be shut down on March 26th. So we just passed that. Surprisingly, development was stopped in November 2017, but they kept the game mostly up and running from what I could tell on Steam and PlayStation 4 up through August. Well, from August to the end of 2020 is when it was delisted on PlayStation 4, and then the server shut down on March 26th on Steam. That was Games of Glory, and I think the last one we have is Body Count. 1 second. Body Count was only released digitally on PlayStation 3, which is kind of an interesting change of pace. Usually it's an Xbox 360 game that gets the Games on Demand release, and then PlayStation 3 doesn't. But in this case, you could have bought Body Count on PlayStation 3 up through February to June, kind of a half a year window there in 2020. Body Count was delisted across Australian and European territories between February and June of 2020, based on a submission we received. And it was on sale through August of 2018 and delisted by our recording of the PlayStation Store on October 11th, 2020. Body Count was also available through Sony's streaming PlayStation Now service, but was removed potentially around the same time that it left the store. The cause is uncertain, but it may have been removed as Codemasters continued to focus only on their racing and driving games. So they may have just pulled it after time. I know it wasn't super well received when it launched, so that might also have contributed to it. So, all right, let's take a look. What is IWACON, Digital Indie Convention? This is what you sent, right? Whoa. Okay, did they say that they are? Today, we announced the idea for IWACON. Sorry, just got here. Play for free. Steam game app will be available beyond April 2nd. All right, what IWOCon is a what? Get back to what we were saying. What is this? Ah, yes. Okay. Getting the picture here. Gotcha. Reminds me of the Devolver Digital E3, virtual E3 game thing from, gosh, was that last year? Cool. So it will continue to be available. So it's not delisting. Even though their events will take place between the 26th and April 2nd. So, what, 2 more days? 3 more days? That is pretty cool. Yeah. Where did you hear about this? Did you hear about it before March 26th? Gotcha. Not recommended. Oh no, I'm not getting into the reviews and comments. That's cool. So it'll be available beyond April 2nd, but will it ever go away? Yes, eventually. I'd guess. All right, so that was updates, additions. Any other important notices over here? Ah, yes, like the Sega 60th anniversary stuff. Let's see, nothing else new, so that's good. Sony didn't pull anything else out here. Let's see. Still got around about a half an hour if we want to take a look at some new releases. And just turn on Geom Cube in the background, because why not? It was right next to Intelligent Cube. Whoa. Why does that look so loud? How's the music happening? I'm very sad about losing the old PlayStation Store because I realized today that means I have to look at this thing. the new PlayStation Store, which is just a giant unsorted mess. Can't even tell how new anything is. And just games and DLC right next to each other. You can save 10% with EA. You can save 20% with PlayStation Plus, apparently. Most of these are PS4 releases. I guess we're getting a little more into PS5. And these even fit in the frame. Does their page even fit in the frame? There we go. I got a little pop-up there. Whoa. All right, Cooking Mama Cookstar finally happening on PlayStation 4 after being delisted on Switch early on. Of course, it's the other hot thing about the PlayStation Store on the web. No screenshots, no videos on the web. Just a vague description. And the ability to buy. I guess the ability to wish list it now, too. So you can do that. Let's head back a page or two here. I think I'm going to hop over to Nintendo and see what's new on the Switch eShop this week. I miss the old store so bad. Yeah, I kind of don't even want to scroll through here because I'm going to click on something like Animal Doctor and not be able to see what it even is. C14 dating PS4 and PS5. I mean, I can click on it. Get a big old blurry header. There we go. Okay, fine. In the case of this, I think I can guess what it is, but... You know what drives me nuts is this exact same page content is what loads in the PlayStation app, but it gets screenshots. You know what? The other thing that I looked up is... Oh, it's going to put it over there. Forgot I'm not in Chrome. Oh, boy. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, you're not going to load the way that Chrome does. Never mind. You can find the code in here for the screenshots and the videos. I think it might technically still be loading the screenshots and videos when you come to one of these pages. You just can't see them because they don't surface it on the web. Which is super annoying. All right, forget you, PlayStation Store. Let's look at stuff on the Switch. For whatever reason, you have to go down here and load more. Just keep loading to get back. Nope, now we're going the other direction. What are you doing, eShop? We would have left off on the 23rd. Tank Battle Heroes. More Overcooked is happening. Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town happened. My wife is currently playing and enjoying that, which freed up the PlayStation 5 for myself, so I appreciate. I appreciate you, Story of Seasons. Tank Battle Heroes is almost exactly what I thought it would be. How's your Olive Town going? While I look for something else to pop open here. Golf Royale. Oh, good. Animal Doctor's on the Switch, too, so we can see what Animal Doctor looks like. It's growing. Oh, this is not what I thought a Golf Royale would be. Have fun with your family. Play a battle royale of up to 4 people. I don't know, does it say that? No. Hell Breachers. You know, I'm not buying, well, I bought a lot more stuff on PlayStation 3 this last week than I normally would have, but I don't go out of my way to collect. I'm not trying to collect like every game that's been delisted or buy everything before it gets delisted. That's for sure. But stuff that I like does tend to get delisted, so I have ended up with my fair share of games that other people can't buy. Nice. Look at that. Owl. Oh no, what happened to this Dalmatian? He got into some paint. What? Why is this a thing you can do in this game? This guy needs a human doctor, not an animal doctor. Ducks! That might be the best looking mud texture on the Switch. Aw. Save that bird. Is that it? What am I seeing? Scenery. Alright, well, I'm gonna add that to wish list. Oh, you know what? This says it's available now, but there's no buy now button. Huh. Animal doctor. We gotta go look. Oh, nope, I'm typing up here. Is it just not out yet? Or is it only out on retail? Okay, then it's just the store not populating the button right. Sometimes the Nintendo.com website doesn't load things quite right. Duh, it's right there, $19.99. Yeah, I'm stocking up. I think I've spent maybe $60-ish over the last week buying some stuff on PlayStation 3. I feel like I looked at that one. It's a little kite. Also wanted to look at Tinker Racers. Laws of Machine. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. Can I type? This is the 11th 22 month. Dating myself here. Was not born in 1950. Why is there an age gate for these screenshots? Why? This reminds me of Captain Forever. Was that a gesture? Or what? I don't think it's going to be like Captain Forever, though. Okay. I always wonder what they think when you put in dates that make you like 100 years old. Like, is this 100-year-old person really into Little Kite on the Nintendo Switch? Art. This game has it. Tinker Racers. Much more my kind of thing. Very Micro Machines-y. If Codemasters ever wanted to. Or did they just recently make another Micro Machines? Doubtful. Doubtful. That's a license. Laws of Machines. Just not gonna load. All right, Christopia, you make a compelling argument with your cover art. Get a grip, Chip. Okay, we're loading. If there's an age gate down here, all right. I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay. It's like The Witness. Ish. I don't see any characters. This robot might be a character. Oh boy. Edge is having a rough time tonight. We're not looking at Laws of Machine. Okay. Puzzle platforming. Oh no, did it really? Ah, it froze so long ago. Great. Thanks, folks. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was a while ago. All right. It's definitely time for a computer upgrade. Well, let's see. Where were we? That was like one of the first ones I looked at. That's a big bummer. Guess I need my 2-screen setup to keep up with this stuff. All right, let's give Danger Scavenger a look. Now let me neurotically go back and forth between XSplit and Edge to make sure that it's loading. Wait, now I forgot what I'm looking at. Danger Scavenger. There are chests. There appears to be some kind of colored loot. Oh, wow, it's just gonna refuse to load a video while I'm streaming out. I could also use an ISP upgrade, if you know what I mean. Body Quest. Gold Digger. Guess I gotta load these one at a time. Still loading, still scrolling. That's good. Oh, we're gonna learn stuff about the body. Wait, what were the choices? Okay, nothing funny. Oh, here we go again. Huh. Wait, I gotta look at Gold Digger. What do you think it's gonna be? An actual mining game? All right, we're gonna free up some resources. No, it's some kind of... Oh, it's like one of those arcade games where things go back and forth and you just try and hit a button, right? Does look... God, why? Does look possibly compelling. Move drill, ZR to hit. Your objective is to simply hit all targets. Huge combo. Barrage Fantasia. Give that a minute. And I'll make sure we didn't freeze again. Nope, still scrolling. A cute retro barrage shmup is here. Help the witch Herb recover her stolen jewels. I like it. I like it. I respect it. I'm not going to buy it. I'm waiting for this tab to load. Why? Man. MAZM, the Phantom of the Opera. I definitely need some better throughput on this internet connection because there's just too many games that I have to look at. And now we're waiting and waiting. Show me the Mazem. I need the Mazem. What does MAZM stand for? I am still wired. Come on. wired, but the bummer is we only have 11 up. Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing to try and stream over that. And not many options in this part of town. So I think if Mazem, the Phantom of the Opera, loads, you're not doing anything. Yeah, well, I'm going to stop the stream and then find out what the MAZM stands for when I have bandwidth again. So, sorry about cutting it short. Everybody, I got a good handful of people watching. Thank you. Sorry about all the technical complications on this episode. Why is it still showing Intelligent Cube over here? Usually that turns into a big black box. Well, thanks, everybody. Possibly by Sunday at 2 p.m., I might have a little more stable connection, and we'll stream some more stuff. I should probably update the Vita TV and see what all we can do on there. So we might be coming in at a hot 720p. I know XSplit will appreciate streaming at that resolution a lot better. Well, my CPU will appreciate streaming at that resolution better than 1080. But don't worry, new computers are coming eventually. Thanks for watching, and check out the site. Check out more junk on the Twitch channel or on YouTube if you missed something. And I'll see y'all on the next stream Sunday, this coming Sunday. Thanks.